A lot of people have been asking, like, what's going on with your YouTube channel? Like, what are you doing with that? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you give an artist a YouTube channel, they're probably gonna that up. No, I'm just kidding. No, in all seriousness. I can't really tell you why, other than I've really learned a lot from that. There's just this push and pull, like, to going from being an artist to being a YouTube creator. I've been through a lot the last year, thinking about art, making art, really loving the art world and then not loving the art world. I feel like, there's a lot I could say about, expectations for projects, for life goals and things. So I started this YouTube channel. I had expectations for what I wanted it to be, and then once I started making that way, I realized that, that's maybe not necessarily what I wanted it to be. I really didn't know. You actually don't really know until you start something. You learn a lot in the process, and I think, for me, starting the YouTube channel was like a way to start breaking away from the art world in a way that I really felt like was necessary. I think that a lot of the times, like, the art world is a bubble, like, in and of itself. Like, there's this divide between, like, art and life. Starting a YouTube channel for me was like kind of a way to start to, like, merge both worlds. But being an artist and, like, almost nobody sees your stuff. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, unless you're a big name artist, like, nobody really knows who you are. I mean, maybe people will have seen your work, but chances are they're, like, never gonna remember your name. They're never gonna remember, like, what you did. And that's just the subjectivity of the art world. As an artist, like, starting a YouTube channel will, like, help you learn a lot about yourself, like how you see the world and how you see your own work. And there's this kind of internal conflict that happens, and, like, it's really a valuable thing, to be quite honest with you. When you are a creator, you put a lot of thought and care into the things that you make. And when you're thinking about, like, building a YouTube channel from the ground up, like, you can't, like, produce content as fast, like, and then you really go through this, like, questioning of yourself of, like, actually, like, what is good content? Like, what kind of content do I want to be putting out in the world? And it's just, like, kind of this, like, push and pull of, like, what is it that you should make, that you want to make, that you can make given, like, a given good timeline. As an artist, sometimes you spend, like, a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or several months working on a project. And one of the things I think is, like, when you're a YouTuber, you can't, like, you're making something, like, to be consumed, and, like, just the inherent nature of that is that like, you have to make more. There has to be more volume. And it's just something that I've really been thinking a lot about. And I kind of, a lot of people, a lot of family has been asking me, like, why aren't you sharing your face more? Like, we want to see Berlin, we want to see you. I'm gonna share that. We're gonna be sharing that going forward. We're gonna see more of this face, gonna see more of this beautiful face in Berlin. It's really easy to judge people from the outside, like, oh, well, she's really not doing anything with that channel. Don't you dare judge people. That's not nice. You have to be, like, really putting content out in the world, like, every single day if you want to be a YouTuber. Doing a YouTube channel and putting out content, like, a lot, is a lot of effort. Like, so if you're already a YouTuber and you're watching this, like, I applaud you. Also very difficult, like, when you're an introvert, like, naturally, mostly, and I'm not, like, a total introvert, but, like, going and sharing your life, like, on the internet is, like, really, it's kind of like a scary thing. You don't really want to do it. You feel like it's, like, wrong. You feel like, oh, I don't really want to share my life. But really, like, the YouTubers that I, like, really love the most and I've really looked up to the most as I've been, like, doing this, they really share themselves, like, openly and honestly. Like, I really value that, just, like, as a consumer of that kind of content. And I've actually really been inspired by, like, a lot of what I see younger people in, like, their early 20s doing on YouTube channels, just sharing, like, who they are and their life struggles. I have, like, a lot of respect for that, like, in my heart. I think that truth, that honesty, if you're a YouTuber or whatever, I think that that is what really builds like a really, really good YouTube channel, is like when you just share yourself. And that's kind of the reason that I'm like stepping outside of like doing art a little bit just to do this channel, is because like I have a lot to say. I have, you know, and a lot of that, you know, I couldn't express like entirely like as an artist. I couldn't express everything that I needed to express like in the artistic medium, but like somehow like maybe being a vlogger, I'll be able to do a little bit more of that and share that with you. But I'm still making art. Don't think that I'm not making art. I'm still making art. I'm still an artist, you know, and every artist like I think that I have ever talked to has been through like some kind of existential crisis in their life of like, you know, what is it that I'm fucking making? Like, what is it that I'm fucking making as an artist? Like, what is it? I don't know. But it's awesome. I can tell you that. Whatever you're making, it's probably awesome. Whatever I'm making, it's probably awesome too. Don't be afraid to share it. When I started this channel, I wanted to put out a video every day, but the way that I was currently making, like that just wasn't possible. And you know, I have like actual work to do, like, so I'm doing this channel and also working, and you know, you try to juggle so many things and you realize like as an artist that like, you know, it can't be this like perfect creation every single time. And that's just like a struggle. Like that's been like something I've learned like coming into YouTube, is that, you know, as a creator, as like going from like, you know, artist creator to YouTube creator, like there is a very large difference. But, you know, if you're an artist and you're out there and you're like probably judging me right now, like, you know, oh, I could make something like artistic every day and put it out in the world, like you go do that. And then you write a comment below and I'll check out your channel. I want to see what you do. Yeah, that's today. So just get excited about that. I don't really know what every day is going to look like.
You never know what you're going to get.
Life is good. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. And we'll see you really soon. Subscribe if you want to come along with me on this journey. Just hit the subscribe button. Like this if you know you get something out of it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But excited going forward, and we'll see you guys in the next video.